invest in the future, make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, make sure the bell notification is lit. So like that, you guys will not miss out for any future updates. Very important. We are staying live and the markets are pumping. They are looking really great. And this is very exciting, of course, because, hey, we've been locked in for a while. We already know what's up, right? We've seen this coming. There's always going to be a little bit of that short-term volatility, but now we're having the market about to hit a $4 trillion market cap. Let me say that again for those who are probably just tuning in right now. We're about to hit a $4 trillion market cap. $4 trillion market cap. That's what I'm going to say for you guys today. This is wild. We got some big news to go over. I'm going to play a track for everybody because I'm going to share this link. I want you guys to share it like crazy so we can go. So we can just tap in really. So just give me 1 second. I'm about to share this in my TG. So let's play this track right here. Turn you guys up. Share the link right now. All right, here we go, man. Turn up, fam. Turn up, fam. Greetings from Sierra Leone, West Africa. What's up, man? Yes, I seen the DM. We're definitely going to tap in, man. Kids, compassion, charity. We're going to work something out for you guys for sure. I seen you guys in my DMs. We're going to make something happen. We were extremely, extremely active with this Rare Evo event, but let's get everybody in here. Let's continue. Come on, fam, turn up. We got everybody pulling up. I see the numbers filling up right away. We got a bullish stream of how the markets are continuously to pump. But I want you guys to share the link right now while we're bumping this song really quick. Share this everywhere as we're about to hit a $4 trillion market cap, man. I need you guys turned up. Spam the chat. Spam this everywhere. Let's have a great day today, man. Let's go, fam. More likes. Love you too, man. Love you too. We're going to do something. Troll King, bullish on you, man. We got a bullish space. Get all your people from the space in here as well. I need all hands on deck, fam. We told them. We told them, fam. We told them stop being jeets. We've been telling them stop jeeting yourself. Treat yourself. Much love, everybody. Get your communities in here right now. Get them in here. Share this in your respective TGs, in your Discords, in whatever group. I know you got a friend somewhere, and if you got an enemy, well, have them pull up. Maybe we'll make them some money and we can squash these things with your enemy as well. Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you guys pulling up to the show, man. Much love and respect. Today we got the overall crypto market cap at just about $4 trillion, fam. What? $4 trillion market cap just about to be right there. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I need to see more numbers in here. What's going on? Are you guys not bullish AF? We need bullish AF no matter what. Let me turn the volume up. I might be too loud. I see the mic jumping off the Richter scale over here. When I seen this, and I got some good rest last night, from this Rare Evo event, literally was just everywhere networking, talking to so many people. And then I was in meetings like the majority of the day yesterday. I was kind of off, TG and really doing a lot of those contacts that I got, those real cell phone numbers and not just PFPs, but actually making these connections, some of which we're going to talk about today. I'm going to show you guys some of the people I've been talking to and whatnot like that right after this Rare Evo event. And then I just got some good old rest. But what a great way to wake up for this crypto day right now for everybody, especially on a bullish day when we're about to have a mega space later on that I'm going to show really hard for you guys. And I want all of you guys to pull up because it's going to be a mega space, multiple projects, just so many people that you guys are going to want to hear. Great projects, great communities, tons of giveaways that you guys are not going to want to miss out. I think it's over $500 in giveaways. So it's going to be pretty wild. I'm telling you guys right now, if you do not have the bell notification lit, if you're not checking on this channel on a regular basis, you're going to get wrecked, fam. Here we got BTC up 4.6% up on the week, 120,000. But we got ETH over here, 4,217% up on the week. We have XRP 5% up on the week, $3.20. We have BNB up 5.4%. But we got some great news on BNB. Look at this. CEA Industries become largest BNB holder after $160 million buy. If you had $160 million, I wonder if you would be aping into BNB. This is proof that the big money knows a lot of things that while everybody's cheating around, people don't realize, because they just aped into BNB full blown for a reason. Would you spend your 160 million on BNB? Well, they just did for a reason, fam. So we're over here following smart money. That's what we're going to do. We're not being judgmental why they're doing it and how come. If the smart money is moving to BNB, well, BNB it is. But we can't leave our Solana fam behind. And now BNB is also sharing the stage. I will say that the end of last year, Q4 2024, Solana was really just main stage. I know because I personally launched a project with an amazing team during that era on the BNB chain, and really nobody was talking about BNB. But now we're seeing the limelight being shared. Both of these chains sharing the stage, as we have, meme coins with 4.meme, and we have Pump Fun and the Bunk Bot providing enough hype for the whole space to keep both of these guys having everybody entertained. Solana 8% up on the week. Man, if that bell notification's been lit, if you guys have been trading with me, you guys will be up right now. Unless you guys are buying into the red thumbnails, then you guys are going to have to hear me say, I told you so, right? These are short-term shakeouts for long-term volatility. Until you see everybody that owns a cell phone owning a wallet, you are super early. I'm going to say that again. Until you see everybody that owns a phone with a freaking wallet downloaded on that phone, you are extremely early. Do not jeet your bags. It's going to hurt. How bad is it going to hurt? Well, this is how bad it can hurt. We're going to play this video as we get more people in here as well, and then we're going to jump into some technical analysis. But this is a perfect example of why I've been telling you guys to stop the jeetery. Find your solid projects. Find your favorite projects. Have a speculative bag. I'm not saying, don't have a fun bag, but don't get wrecked where you lose your position on your main play, on your XPX, on your Kendu, on your favorite Sendu project, because this might be you in the future. We're going to play this video real quick, and then, like I said, we're going to go into BTC. We're going to have some fun. Listen to this.
You probably know the names of Apple's founders, Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak. And
this is a perfect song in the background, Me and the Devil.
But you might not know Ronald Wayne, one of Apple's original founders who sold his 10% stake in the 1970s after just 12 days for $800. Today, those same shares would be worth $100 billion.
Did you have any doubt that Apple would be a successful company?
None. It was the right product at the right time.
So why did you sell out?
My passion wasn't computers in the first place. It was slot machines.
Slot machines.
I also knew that I was standing in the shadow of giants, and as a result, I knew I was never going to have a product of my own to develop.
So,
is he an Apple fan?
I actually talk to him now and then, and he's a little bit on the poor side, so he can't always afford Apple stuff.
Yeah, it said in the article he now collects stamps and sells coins to supplement his Social Security income.
So I don't want you guys collecting stamps right now, unless it's just going to be a hobby, but definitely not to meet up or to pay for your things right now. Do not fumble your main bags. You are in a revolution right now. Crypto adoption is happening right now like crazy. Like I said many times before, there was a time I remember when we were, in my family, one of the first people with a desktop. One of the first people in our family to have dial-up, right? My stepdad worked for Huffy Sports, so we were doing kind of good for a little bit, right? And then next you know, we had this new technology. Nobody in the family had it for years. And this is how early you are right now. Until every home has, just like they have laptops and computers in it, until every home has crypto in it, you are extremely early, right? Big ups to Rico. Man, Great seeing you, bro. It's always a pleasure, bro. I can't wait to the next one. One of my favorite parts is hanging out with you, bro. You're just an absolute real one. That was just a blast. That was just a blast, honestly. So what else we got right here? We got XPX here in Freetown, Sierra Leone, working with Freetown to run XPX meetup. We're gonna do something with you guys, okay? And I've been working on a charity widget for XPX to be launching. I've been actually offering it to a lot of charity projects, but I don't know. You guys make it make sense, but I guess like everything else in life, you just got to do it yourself. So I'm gonna put full steam ahead on this pretty soon. It's gonna be a widget. I'll show you the widgets on our website where it allows you to kind of order a card, but there's a widget that can be embedded into your guys' website to kind of do this. So we're gonna be doing that as well for you guys. We'll tap in. I've seen you guys in my DMs now that we're back from the Rare Evo event, and we're right here at the Freedom Station with you guys locked in. So almost a $4 trillion market cap, which is absolutely exciting. Like a lot of people have said, it's going to break over 5, fam. We're still super early on this whole idea of I told you so is going to happen, right? This whole like Bitcoin rainbow chart. I'm not a guru. I'm not, what's up, Crypto Che? I'm not some kind of guru. I'm not better than you. I'm just looking at past price and past patterns and how they replay today. And I'm letting you guys know right now, if you want to get this one right now, just stay locked in. Bitcoin's not done doing its thing. Even if it consolidate, let's play devil's advocate. Let's not be a moon boy for a second, which I don't mind. I know it gets a bad rep, but you know what? I want to go to the moon. So call me what you want to call me. But when I'm up there with a nice, bottle of scotch, a nice big fat cigar on the moon with the XPX community, they're chilling with my bro Dabatola. Hey, call us what you want, but we're going to make it there, right? But if we play devil's advocate and let's say this thing consolidated nonstop on this Bitcoin rainbow chart, let's play even a lower devil's advocate, even like forget just consolidating in the green. It broke down into the blue and just kept going sideways nonstop by the next halving, regardless of what's going on, regardless if it was just black swan after black swan or whatever. This thing stays at $191,000 BTC. That's at the very lowest. What's the very lowest of your Ethereum? What's going to be the very lowest of your Solana, of your BNB, of your XPX, of your Kendu, of your Volt, Inu that I see you guys up in here right now? What is it going to be? All you have to do is let the markets come to you. Do not be this guy that said he wanted to do slot machines. Don't do that. Don't do that at all. So here we go. Let's go ahead and break this down really quick. We got Bitcoin. Ooh. Oh my, fam. Oh my. Look at how nice this looks. Going almost right back into price discovery. You guys better be bullish, man. I want to see you guys smiling. I want you guys to, like a gentleman or like a lady, be very respectful, but be like, I kind of told you so, right? There was even people asking. And I think Dabatola, we spoke about it, at the Rare Evo event, at the party house. I mean, we spoke about it a couple of times. It was a conversation that was brought up quite a bit. We spoke with different people and we got to hear different people feel like, and one of the things was like, how high, how high can BTC go? Is that the highest? Is it done? I'm letting you guys know right now, even some OGs and veterans are going to try to call the top and they're going to get it wrong. Crypto adoption is not like the last bull run. This is not the same animal. This is the animal that has been broken out the cage. Before, the animal was playing very tame. The animal was playing as calm as it can be until that cage was open so it can break out. And with Bitcoin ETFs, ETH ETFs, Solana ETFs, multiple blue chip ETFs coming out. This is different than the last bull run. This is not Celsius. This is not the Luna. This is not the FTX crash. This is not the shun crypto, naughty crypto, same type of environment that we lived in the last bull run. This is the bull run on steroids. Adoption, green light after green light, and we can see the scissors cutting the red tape right before our eyes. This is not something I'm just saying. This is something that we've been seeing with our own eyes on a regular basis. When we first started covering this map right here, this thing was barely orange. This thing was barely orange. This is gonna, the rest of the world is gonna, the same thing's gonna happen all around. The whole thing is gonna be orange. I told you so, okay? That's as nice as I can do it. That's as nice as I can be. Do not fumble your bags on the biggest .com moment that everybody's gonna talk about when our butts are long gone and dust in the dirt. People are still talking about what the Federal Reserve did when they created the Federal Reserve, when those people are no longer even around no more. That's what's happening right now. Do not miss out on this. Yes, we're going to have some fun with some short term volatility and talk about these prices of what BTC can be doing. But long term, BTC is going to $1,000,000 or it's going to zero. Where you get in, where you fit in, that is entirely up to you, right? So, right now, this price discovery obviously would go right back into 123 BTC. We're going to keep an eye on this gap right here, okay? We're going to keep an eye on this gap being filled. There could be shakeouts. We're seeing that sell pressure again coming right around that same area of price discovery, right around 123. It went up to 122,450 today, so it got really close to breaking all-time high. The markets are hot. It does want to do it, but we do know if we get a sell signal that we're keeping this 110 on our eyes, which we called it before. Well, man, I mean, this is happening right here. This is important why you guys pull up to these live streams, because you guys can go back and check the receipts. It's on video. It's proving to you guys that we're showing you the TA and we're not just screaming and playing a bunch of sounds for you guys to we know what we're talking about over here. You guys need to lock in. This is a buy signal, and then we're going to add the 200 moving average as well. And we had that double buy signal that if you were locked in with me, not financial advice, this was very tradable. Anywhere from this section 113, you could have traded this to 120 and got out. If that's what you wanted to do, right? It's not financial advice, but I want you guys to lock in. I want you guys to use my Telegram as the Batman line. If you want to trade some futures, we're going to do it on BYDFi, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do it and how, since 2017, I've been working from home. What do you guys think? How am I able to pull up nonstop? How? We need to print from these CEXs while we ape into our favorite plays. Do not cheat your favorite plays. Take money from the CEX and put it into your favorite DEX play. Where can we go? Is that 110, fam? I'll keep an eye on that. Let's say we lost some traction. If we got some sell signals, we could fall back into this gap. But right now, the markets are bullish. Let's go into the 4-hour chart and get a closer look at what these prices can actually look like if we broke to the downside with some sell signals. Now we're seeing these exact areas right now. This point of control, look at that, 117 standing out really strong. A bounce down here around the 50 moving average or even the 200 moving average. But why not just say the lower value range, right? Right around 114, because we know this volume profile over here really gives us an idea of where price is going to head. The upper value range, the point of control, which acts like a magnet, or the lower value range, right? So right now we can see this thing potentially, right? If we got a sell signal, which we do not have just yet, we actually have a candle with a long wick on the bottom, like buyers are trying to raise the roof and try to push up on that, and we still have not got a sell signal. So technically, this trend is not, it's still valid. You know, this is just a couple red candles in the uptrend and could be psyching everybody out for it to pump right back up. We do see it pulling back now underneath 120. This is where you would start to layer the time frames to get an idea of what's going on, to say, hey, maybe I place a quick little short because it got rejected right next to its all-time high. Maybe I do a quick short, not a long short. You're not taking this thing to the basement. That's not going to happen. But there is potential money on the table with this 117 and even coming in a little bit lower, down to this lower value range around that round number of 115. Okay, that is BTC. Let's go to what everybody's talking about right now. ETH. Everybody's talking about ETH now. You guys remember Ethereum? Everybody's talking about Ethereum now. What? I saw one that I love so much. Maybe you guys saw the GIF. It was like somebody that had like a locks and a beard and everything, and they were talking about like ETH whales when ETH starts to pump and he's getting like this makeover or whatever like that. I was like, poor ETH whales. You know, that's the thing. Like, honestly, a lot of my biggest things has been like the diamond hand situation. Shout out to, you know, Warren Buffett. You know, it's like a lot of his phrases that I use are phrases that I honestly will save you in this market, man. You know, like, you know, when the markets are fearful, be greedy. We were talking about ETH, fam. This is not make believe. Like, honestly, anybody can go. When this thing broke over this 50 moving average, I was like, it sounded alarmed. That's $1,800 ETH, right? And time in the market beats timing the market. So, you know, if you just been holding and maybe you got in at the top, and you're like, hey, you know what? I know that ETH just got an ETF. I kind of FOMOed in at the top, right? How many people FOMOed in when ETH was getting the ETF and they had to go through this downtrend, right? The ETF for ETH didn't do that much. But that's where that phrase of time in the market beats timing the market. Because if you got into ETH after it got the ETF, you didn't get into it, and I would hope not, just for this quick little pump. You should be looking at it as the new vehicle into TradFi to bring people into cryptocurrency, and you're going to play the super long game on ETH, where not even at 10K you sell. You're like, forget 10K. I'm going to be able to see ETH one day become, that 40,000, 50,000 Ethereum at some point. A lot of people don't see that the cryptocurrencies like to play musical chairs, and they switch from position to position of where one was at before, this one's at now. See, because I've been in the market since 2017, I've seen these exact same price fluctuations when BTC was super young in this price range. That's why I know that ETH has what it takes to not only go to 10K, but potentially even peak over 10K and hit 12, just like BTC did back in the day. And then it came all the way back down to $3,800 and consolidated for a while before it did the next breakout on the next season, which was when BTC went to 19,000 and on some dexes hit 21,000. And then it pulled all the way back down to around 7 to 10 and hung around there, right? And we're going to see this happen where I believe that BNB is next up to take ETH's next spot, where it fluctuates from 1,200 to 2,500. And you're going to see this happen over time. So right now, yes, we called it down here at 1,800. Go check the receipts. Please do. Because the name of the title of this show today is I Told You So. And I'm saying that de corazón. I got to tell you guys in Spanish because that's how we can say it. Te lo estoy diciendo de corazón. I'm telling you from the heart. So like that, it can just, so you can feel it a little bit. So then we can know to stay locked in, right? So here goes ETH. A lot of people were calling it the wet noodle. Shout out to my broski AD. We troll each other all the time on this, but we got ETH, man, all-time highs. Going into not that far away to break into all-time high. Is it going to hit all-time high? What do you think, fam? Of course it's going to. It's guaranteed. It's programmed at this point. Why even listen to any FUD in the market or any pullbacks? Now, are pullbacks going to happen? Where can they happen? Of course, fam. They're for sure. There's going to be short-term volatility every time to shake out the newcomers so that, smart money can grab more of that of ETH or grab more BNB, whatever it might be. Smart move would be more XPX before the markets continue to come to us. They will continue to just say, hey, what's up, Dabatola? Hey, Ali. Hey, Crypto Shade, the Vote Army. Marcus, what's up? There we go, man. So ETH could definitely pull back into some of these prices right here, back into that 38, finding this little, this prior resistance becoming a nice little shelf. And then there is this gap right here, right, in the upper valley range that we'll keep an eye on, coming down to 2,800. Do I think it's going to do that? Most likely not. I think we're trading on this. This is where we're going to be looking at right now for these ETH prices, right? Looking at this upper valley range at around 4,000, the point of control down here, 3,600, the lower valley range at 3,300. These are all realistic prices on some shakeouts. Right now, the markets are really hot, and that's why we use indicators to help us, filter this stuff out, right? Shout out to Blunt. This is what we use right here. This is the trick to your recipe. Fibs, fractals, and filters. If you guys master this right here, oh my God. Shout out to Blunt. We're going to be having them on Wednesdays. Make sure you guys do not miss out for that. That is free game. They say the game is sold, not told. Well, if you guys want free game, it's right there. And this is where we're able to see that these prices can come down because it's done it before, right? And where can it come down to? Well, it can come down to, this upper valley range of that 4K, which would be okay, right? But the filters that we're using are going to be the ones that let us know on this 4 hour, we still got a buy signal. Let's go to parabolic SAR 200 moving average. We got our sell signal, exit long right there, right? So we're seeing that it's starting to march to the right, and we could lose some traction, and at the very least come to the upper valley range right here, fill this tiny gap, come down to 4K, or fill this larger gap and come to the shelf where the 50 moving average is at around $3,800. If you see a sell signal from the Blunt House and a sell signal with the other indicator that I'm using, compound together, and there's a nice healthy gap with the point of control going to pull it down like a magnet, that's an easy short right there. Would I short it long term? No, you better not. You better not. You're gonna get squeezed out. You're better off putting a long that you don't have to worry about for a while than anything, right? So these are the prices. We'll keep an eye on ETH right here around that 4K, that round number, and also where this point of control is at down around 36. Let's call it 35. That round number will most likely be reached, and you can see that price shelf right underneath the point of control. Where it could probably wick underneath. So that's ETH right there. Keep pulling up, man. We're going to pull up XRP, Solana, all your guys' plays. I see we got a very live stream today, which is extremely bullish. Appreciate you guys pulling up. We even got a mega space later on with multiple projects. I invite all of you guys to come to the Trolls Den space later on. You guys don't want to miss out for that. He's been killing it when it comes to his social media presence, and also has been killing it as a community lead for XPX. He's, a solid chat in the space. And I know a hero and a zero when I see one. And when I met him in a space and he was talking like he was a veteran, I said, yeah. I was like, yeah, people like us. He was like, I barely got in this February. I was like, oh, yeah, you're going to do great. Oh, yeah, you're going to do fantastic. You're about to figure it out really quick. So shout out to that handsome Viking that I love very, very much. Much love and respect to his whole family. Appreciate you, brother. We'll be shilling that some more in just a bit. Shout out to all my XRP people that have been pulling up. Where's my XRP fam? Can I get some of that XRP love in the chat? Can I get hashtag XRP? Are you guys present? Because honestly, XRP is where it's at. You guys are a testament to what diamond hands are supposed to be like. And there was a little pullback after that rally, and shout out to some people that I love. Maybe they're tuning in right now. They shot me a text and like, hey, what's going on with XRP? I'm letting you guys know, anytime you guys see XRP take a dip, if you got some spare change in your couch, if you go and check inside your car and you look underneath your driver's seat, or you look inside that little plastic spot and you got a bunch of change up in there, get some more XRP. If you got any kind of money laying around, your Starbucks coffee probably costs us 3 XRP. Probably costs 3 XRP. Maybe don't drink coffee for one day. I don't know. Let me not say that. That was mean. That was rude. How dare I tell somebody not to drink coffee for one day when that's all I do, right? So never mind. I take that back. But maybe, you can get some more XRP. Come over here and check it out. Let's start off right here at the daily chart, and then we'll work our way down. Of course, we're kind of seeing how this stuff plays out really accurately. We got Fire Fart up in here as well. We're going to be covering them. Get the whole Fire Fart community in here. Do not miss out, man. We got ourselves a solid live stream, and get the Fire Fart community here, because we got 158 people live and climbing. We're live on Rumble, we're live on YouTube, and we're live on 2X accounts. And then after this stream, we're going to make clips of all this live stream and post it on the TikTok that has close to 12,000 followers. So right now, I need all hands on deck, because they're going to see the chat. They're going to see how live we are. We need to make sure that we pull up really strong, right? So XRP fam, welcome in. Much love and respect to you guys. You guys got it made, man. It's programmed for you guys. Let's clean up the chart, and then we'll work in these indicators so they don't overwhelm us and we get a little analysis paralysis, right? But very simple with this one as well. When it comes to this, amazing breakout that everybody got on this 50 moving average, consolidating forever. This is why you don't fade a solid project. If the fundamentals are there, if the team is there and they're building for real tech, you do not get shooken out, because this right here would be a hard thing to handle right here. Not too long ago, you could have still aped into XRP and got a little bit of this. Are you late? No. There's probably still another 2 or 3x for sure on this one. Don't miss out. I know you guys want to know about these prices right now where we're at, but XRP is definitely about to break out. We're seeing the whole market rally. We have a just about 4 trillion. I can't wait to see it roll over and just say 4 trillion for me already, because we're about to see a $4 trillion market cap. More money is going to keep pouring in, and they're going to find themselves parking right here on one of the main ones that everybody already talks about. One of the main things that people talk to me about when it comes to the normies and whatnot, they bring up XRP all the time. They bring up XRP. It's like one of the things that they feel the most comfortable talking about when it comes entering the space. And I'll be honest, the last bull run, it was Shiba Inu and Doge. And it was what they were talking about on, I just got it on Robinhood. I just got Dogecoin. I just got Dogecoin. But this bull run, every time I talk to retail, every time I talk to, a normie, a boomer, whatever you guys want to call it, it's around the lines of XRP. So XRP is definitely going to go higher right now in the short term. We could see a pullback back down to 280. That's where you load up. If you see it come down here to 240, you better be rubbing your hands together like the big bad wolf, dressed up as the granny and stuff, because you should be loading up right around this area right here, because these are just going to be dips are going to be gifts. I'm going to let you guys know that right now. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. That's what that little term has been going around. That's what's going to happen, because you can take advantage of these things and really get a better position. And even if you wanted to trade a long position, you could do that on XRP. So these are the prices I would keep an eye on right now. It's still very bullish. Let's add this one first. Still have a buy signal, no sell signal, but we do have this point of control. I mean, the upper value range. We have the 50 moving average right here. This doji candle, usually, when you see a candle like this, these doji candles, they're letting you know that, hey, buyers and sellers, they're bumping heads right there, all the way to this little, to make this candle look just like this. The doji candle, more like the doji candle, right? So this is usually when it's about to flip trend. You'll see this doji candle come out just like this, right? And then when we come to the 4-hour chart, this is where you get validated on that doji candle that you're seeing. You're kind of like, boom, there it goes. I understand why that doji candle is being printed, because on the 4-hour chart, you're seeing the sell signal happen, and that sell pressure come down to the 50 moving average to most likely do a little tap, right? And we're seeing some of these gaps that it can fill over here. So nothing to be concerned about, just another opportunity for you to potentially ride a bounce right off of, the 50 moving average. Even if you add the 200 moving average, you can see that if this candle comes down and touches this cross, it'll flip this as well. And this is where 100% this doji candle is going to flip red, and you'll see the trend flip, and all of that will be validated. All right. So let's go to BNB next. Some people just bought a whole bunch of BNB, $160 million worth of BNB. If you had $160 million, would you ape into BNB at $800? Do you think people with $160 million, did they wait for the dip on BNB? They didn't wait for the dip, fam. This is what I need. I need you guys to understand the whole psychology of what smart money is doing. Look at Michael Saylor. Look at all these big players. They don't care about the price, because they know 5 to 10 years, the next halving, the level of money that they're going to make, it will be so worth it. A lot of people right now are trying to have the TV dinner richness happen for them right now. They want the, throw it in the microwave, press popcorn and pop. And they're, no. These players just aped into BNB at 160 million at these prices for BNB, because they're going long. They're going long on this, okay? So adoption is happening right now. You're seeing BNB at a discount. If you guys ask me, BNB is always going to be a heavy hitter. Everybody wants to get listed on BNB. Guys, this is the Binance Smart Chain. This is the same thing. They don't have a OKX token that everybody's using their blockchain. They don't have a MEXC blockchain. They don't have a any other exchange token blockchain. CZ, what he did here is different. This Binance Smart Chain is different from all the other ones. You guys must lock in on this thing for sure. $800 right now, crazy discount prices, and still looking very bullish. Buy signal, 4-hour chart. What is it looking like? Little sell signal right here. Double the sell signal. We got the Blumhouse indicator sell. We got the 200 and the parabolic star indicator saying, hey, we're about to fill this gap. Where does it come down to? Right here. This is the price I would be looking at. You see this nice little gap right here? Boom. I would be looking at this price right here at 763. And if it broke underneath these moving averages, it would come lower to 738. And we know that BNB likes to do shakeouts, so it would not be too surprising to see it actually do a shakeout. Solana. What am I doing? Okay. Solana right here. What is Solana doing? We'll start on the daily and work our way down. Let's get some more numbers in here. We're about to break 200, which is really nice. So across all platforms, as the more eyes we get in here, the more eyes is on your guys' play. So shield this link like crazy. Let's get all the communities active. Don't wait for a catalyst. Become the catalyst. That's how simple it is. Become the catalyst. It's up to you. Ape into your bags right now. I'm about to pull your guys' charts up. So apply the BNB, apply the ETH, apply to Solana and get everybody turned up, man. What's up, Prophet Bear? How's it going, handsome? Here we go right now. We got Solana right here on the daily chart. Just one red candle on the daily chart. That's it. So even though this pullback on the shorter time frames look crazy, this is the first red candle on the daily chart. This is how easy it is to see, like, how knee-jerk reactions on pullback get people shooken out tremendously. But this is the first red candle. We're still in an uptrend. It's the 4-hour chart that starts to tell us, hey, maybe we got to take a little breather. This was a nice little run from 169 all the way, back to 186. We're going to take a little breather, come back down to the point of control, possibly fill this gap, right? And come and tap these moving averages once again at around 170 and then rally back up to the upper value range at $200. With the markets rallying, if Bitcoin starts to break its all-time high, we see ETH going towards its all-time high. We see BNB going towards its all-time high. On the 4-hour chart, when this thing changes back green, it might be, not financial advice, but maybe put a long that you don't have to worry that if it pulls back, you're going to get liquidated, right? You can set it up in a sense where you don't have to worry about it being, where it's going to liquidate you, right? You don't have to do, this type of trading where you're sleeping with one eye open and stuff, right? So wait for this thing to flick back green on the 4-hour chart. You see BTC and the rest of the market rally and start to break some all-time highs. You can bet that Solana, it's got all this built up pressure to head up towards all-time high, and it's going to do this. Okay, it's going to do this again. I keep refreshing this because I want to see if it's going to roll over while we're live. But the markets are rallying right now. We're going to possibly break $4 trillion market cap live. I really think that peak bull run, like peak all-time high of this bull run, is actually 7 to 10 trillion, which people might say, hey, Rico, now you're just talking crazy right now. But I really believe that we're in a super cycle. I don't think that we're just in a normal bull run. So that's where I'm coming from. I know when I say super cycle, some people kind of have like a twitch in their neck, like I'm saying something crazy. But as this continues to funnel all this liquidity into Bitcoin and get all this attention, all of these companies, the tops, are looking for ways to acquire more of this Bitcoin, and they're going to find ways to acquire more of that Ethereum as well. Where's that handsome Ethereum everybody was talking about? Did it drop down? Here it goes. 24. ETH is going to move up. It's going to come right up here. It just passed MasterCard the other day. It's going to keep rallying up, fam. We cannot forget what's going to happen. All this money is going to come over here. So, although it gets really fun and we see the all-time highs being broken, it's not done. We have a serious rally ahead of us. So let's go ahead and move on to, let's go to XPX, fam. Let's have some fun. Let's refresh this as well right here. Let's refresh the screen. Looking really good. Really excited the rally that we got right here. Solana's looking good. These are the prices we'll keep an eye on. We're basically done with this right here. This is 171, but it's going to break its all-time high. So let's go to XPX. Let's shift gears. Let's go into your guys' favorite plays. We're about to, like I said, we're getting really close to 200 people live. We got a massive space later on. And so today's one of those days that we're putting overtime on the overtime after this live stream. I'm definitely going to order some coffee. Yes, order it, fam. I'm going to get just like trays of coffee ordered to have breakfast and stuff. And then we're just going to be locked in for the rest of the day, making sure that we get your guys' project that exposure that it deserves. So let's jump right into XPX, and I'm actually going to share some links before we jump into this for BYDFi. We got Clippy to talk about, one that we were talking about the other day. If you guys are interested in trading futures and trading with me to, print off the CEX and buy your favorite projects and not have to cheat your bags, go on this link right here, create an account, and you guys will be able to come over here and trade just like I do every single day and put money to your favorite projects by trading on BYDFi. Also, join this right here. This Telegram is hot. This thing is amazing. You want to be in here because if you're trading futures, you're going to be finding the scalp plays. You're going to be finding the swing plays. Now, maybe you're not interested in trading futures and whatnot like that, and you want to only trade meme coins. Well, you don't have to stay on the exchange side. You can actually click on MoonX and trade your favorite meme coins on Solana and also on BSC. That is all available for you guys with that referral link, and we'll be doing some giveaways as well. So don't miss out, fam. All right, do not miss out on what we got going on over here. So now let's go ahead and shift gears to XPX. A lot of fun things going on with what we got going on, but I do want to welcome all the new listeners because I mean, yeah, we're 3 people away and we're gonna break. Getting some messages. People are tuning in for sure. People that we met at the Rare Evo event are tuning in, so that's pretty cool. I'm getting text messages from people. I see you live. I see you live. Well, I see you live as well. We're here. I told you guys we're going to go live. So here we are, man. XPXPay.com. Like I said, this is the project I launched with an amazing team. We've been live for over 13 months, providing off-ramp solutions. And what we've been saying lately is that we're not just stuck on some roadmap. We're not stuck on some white paper. Everything that you guys see right here, you guys can actually use. If you guys got any questions, you guys see me pulling up every single day. You guys can ask me any questions. We have Visa cards all around the world, over 6 figures in paid orders by people either paying for their project servers or people in the real world accepting cryptocurrency, or just the individuals that are using our Visa cards to pay for their everyday needs, whether they're filling up their gas tanks, whether they're taking Rico money bags out for dinner, whatever it might be. XPX provides you guys the ease of access of using your crypto in the real world. And we've been doing this for over 13 months with a very healthy chart. We'll get to the chart really quick and then we'll break down some more utility for you guys. But if you guys ask me, this is one of the most healthiest charts, daily charts, if you guys ask me, in the market right now. So looking really good right now. We're headed towards all-time high. We got a lot of marketing turned up. We just got a post from BSC Gems. Again, shout out to them for making another post. We just got back from the Rare Evo event with an amazing list. An amazing list of contacts. And if you guys know me, this is how this is all available, is because that's what I love to do, is network and make contacts that make contacts with people that like to make things happen just like I do. So this is crazy discount prices. We're cruising at a $1 million market cap with 17% of the supply burned. I'm going to say that again. 17% of the supply is burned. I don't know why you're still here right now. Maybe you like the sound of the voice, but right now take a break. Go fill up your wallet with BNB and load up, because we're at $1 million market cap with 17% burn, with real utility that people can use today. Real individuals, of course, using it in the real world, but also businesses, allowing them to accept cryptocurrency, the upgraded business accounts, allowing these business accounts to let their employees get paid in cryptocurrency and then off-ramp that cryptocurrency. How can they off-ramp that cryptocurrency? Well, I'm glad you asked, fam. Let's go right into crypto bill pay. XPX is real. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'm very proud of that, actually. The community is very real. The team is very real. The liquidity is very real. The amount of BNB that we have, asset backing, is very real, which we'll talk about that as well. But right now, I want you guys to come over to xpxpay.com. You guys can come over here right now, order your guys' gold card, order your guys' plastic card with the tap to pay feature right here, your virtual card if you guys like, your non-KYC bill payments in 10 countries, all available for you guys right now. You don't even have to hold XPX. Non-KYC gift cards right now. Remember Steam? Visa was not letting people buy their games on Steam. Well, come right over here. Order your Steam card with crypto and circumvent all of that. There's no red tape when you guys come over here with XPX. You guys don't have to jump through any hoops. You guys can come use this right now. Go to Crypto Bill Pay on the XPX website and use this technology. If you're an investor in XPX, this is beneficial for all of us, because whether or not they hold XPX, the revenue generated from everything that we're doing over here, that we've been doing since September when the pay portal went live, will be going right into the token. And this is powerful for us, because as we continue to push this project forward, the burn continues to happen, but also the asset backing. I want to break down asset backing. Don't worry, we're going to put in overtime. We got the Fire Fart project. We got the Can Do Chads we're going to bring up. We got quite a bit of projects. Clippy to talk about as well. Clippy pulled up to the DMs. So we're going to be talking about Clippy. So stay tuned for that. And then we're going to be going into a space later on. So the asset backing is so real, fam. This is what I want you guys to see. So let's say you come to the homepage. You click on XPX. You click on this drop down right here, which I love to do. You see this asset backing. You see this logic address right here. You copy that address. Go ahead and copy that address. You guys can open this. You guys can, if you want, just use the last transaction. Go like this. That's cool. and then you guys can just use BSC scans, paste that address in there. This right here is phenomenal. We're almost close to now almost 58 BNB in asset backing, which is absolutely amazing. This will forever go up. What does asset backing do for XPX? Well, it allows anybody that holds XPX to take out a loan against their XPX tokens and use it in the real world. That is extremely bullish. I've been to so many spaces. I've never heard anywhere where with the actual token that you own, XPX, under the same umbrella, you guys can take a loan out against that XPX token, off ramp that BNB onto a XPX crypto Visa card or non KYC bill payment or non KYC gift card and use it. Pay back that loan within 30 days, no interest on this loan, and have all your XPX tokens. So like that, if XPX 5x, 10x, 20x, 100x, 1000x, while you're using this BNB as a loan in the real world, maybe you're taking me out for dinner, maybe you need to fix your tire, you pay that loan and you get all your XPX back and you don't have to miss out on the pump. So you still have all your XPX tokens. Extremely bullish technology right here coming from Smart DeFi. This smart lending tool is right here. You guys can check that out. And if you guys want to make passive income with us, go ahead and use the staking tool. This is all stuff that retail will understand. Staking is saving, lending is loans, and XPX gives you guys the tools to use this in the real world. Exactly what retail is going to want to do. One of the main things crypto, when people come into crypto and it's going to be retail, they're going to be like, well, how do I use it? How can I use this in the real world? How can I buy my family food with the money I made off of crypto? XPX Pay is the way to make that happen right now. Don't waste any time doing that whatsoever. Next thing I'm going to go into, and then we're going to go into Fart Fryer. We're going to go into Kendu. We're going to go into all your guys' favorite plays, but I got to give you guys this opportunity right now to come over here. The earlier you do this, the better. Come over here and list your project on Just Shop Crypto. This is something very, very cool for any project that's looking to get extra exposure and actual revenue share for their project via, selling the shirts or the staking rewards that they're receiving for buying XPX to get listed on this merch store. We got Kendu coming up next, and I'm already talking to a couple other projects that are very interested on listing on this store. This store gives you nonstop exposure to like when I was at the Rare Evo event. You guys think that I didn't show people what we launched with the Just Shop Crypto? So this is a great way for your project to break out of its echo chamber, to get some marketing done while you're sleeping, because you guys know that I'm grinding nonstop and you guys can find ways. Creative marketing to me is one of the best things you guys can do. And this is creative marketing at its finest, where you guys can list your project on Just Shop Crypto, have some revenue share from the merch that's being sold, but really break out of your echo chamber, be mentioned in multiple spaces, be at the Rare Evo event, go to the Crypto Breakfast Club, talk to Zach Humphreys, come on my live streams, be at the Rare Evo event when I'm talking about Just Shop Crypto. This is huge for everybody, so don't miss out on this whatsoever. The last shill before we go into the next project, of course, give us a follow at Just Shop Crypto. At Just Shop Crypto. Give us a follow right here at XPX Token. I appreciate you guys so much. Now let's go into the next plays. We're going to go straight into the deck screener. We're about to have some fun, fam. We got some plays. We got over 200 people live with us. We got a solid live stream that I love when we're tuned in like this with everybody from across the world, man. And then the people who watch later on as well. It's absolutely amazing what we get to do with everybody. So make sure you guys come give us a follow. Also, come obliterate this post from the BSC Gems. A lot of marketing still paid. I didn't even talk about all this. We're going to talk about this. I want you guys to go do your homework on this right here. We'll talk about this some more, right? I want you guys to go do your homework on this right here. And we'll talk about this more at the Trolls Den space later on, the mega space. So if you guys want to find out a little bit more about this right here and these people that I'm linking up with, these people that I'm talking to, if that's something that you're interested in and you want to learn more about, then I want you guys to definitely join. I want you guys to definitely join this space later on, and check out these links right here. Definitely check out these links and obliterate them. 220 people now live with us. Let's go. This is the Trolls Den that I want you guys. I'm actually going to shill this as well. Let's grab this. Let's repost this right here. Get it fresh on the top. grab this link right here. Here you go, right there. Post that. Make sure you guys pull up, and you guys can find out more about what we got going on. Okay, massive things going on, and you guys can find out how XPX is going to continue to get out there with lucrative, creative marketing with some really big giants. Okay, if you guys come over here to this Technotainment, you guys start looking around, if you guys start learning about, and you guys actually start doing the research, and you guys start looking at the team, and you guys start seeing who I'm shaking hands with the same person that had a lot to do with the iconic brands of Nickelodeon, you know, MTV, CMT, the shopping networks, the Rolling Stones, the Who. I'm actually gonna post this right here so you guys can. I'm gonna make it easy for you guys to see why you guys need to be bullish on this and the exposure that we're going to be breaking into right now. Come check out the team behind Technotainment, fam, and we make some really good contacts, as you guys can see. Gifted a cigar, and even Ava, what an amazing person as well. So some amazing contacts made for XPX, and they want the streamers, man, and we stream nonstop all the time. And if you guys look, we're right underneath the CMC Coin Market Cap stream, and CMC has actually hit me up as well when it comes to doing some things for them for streaming. So keep that in mind. We are cooking up and making some massive contacts. You guys should be loading up on XPX and also getting listed on Just Shop Crypto, because all of this stuff that I'm doing always comes to whatever XPX is building, whether it's the BSC Gems Alert, whether it's the Technotainment, and meeting the same guy that had so much to do with, Nickelodeon, MTV, the Rolling Stones. I mean, guys, connect the dots. This is what I do. I love networking. I make things happen. So meet me at this space later on. Let's go over to some of these plays now. I'm so bullish on so bullish on what we got going on. Let's go to I thought I had my fire fart ready already. The fire fart, man. Right? We got to play for you guys, and you guys better be ready for fire fart, fam. Okay, this is where we're at. We're in crypto. 228 people live right now watching fire fart. So I need the fire fart community to spam the comments for sure. Let everybody know that you guys are here. How about checking out the Dreamcat? We're gonna check them out, man. We're gonna check them out for sure during the space, 100%, man. We're gonna be running through these tickers that we got, and then we got some things to do. So I want you guys to pull up for Fire Fart. This one's the next one, the next hitter, the next banger. And they made something really cool for me, which had me kind of laughing. This right here, this is what got me right here. This is bullish right here. This is epic right here. I like this a lot. Harvard refused to buy Bitcoin at 100. Google, and now all in at 100K. Laugh my ass. Ricky Ricardo, I like that, man. Fire fart sounds spicy. No, I love it, man. I love it. This was awesome. These things right here are smart. See how they get the attention from everybody with these little posts, man? That's smart to do that. Look at these. This is what it's all about. So this is an early Solana play for you guys. And I know that I got a lot of you guys listening that are into the early Solana plays. And we found quite a few of them that were early bangers. So this is looking like one of those, hey, we found it at 40K. Hey, we found it at 36K. This is an early Solana pump fund play that you guys can come over here and check out. Playing off of the fart narrative, which we know in the space is going to be a narrative that now it's going to be here to stay. With all the things around fart and farting, which is crazy that I'm saying this on a live stream right now. Yes, we're 237 people, but I'm not against the trend, fam. The trend is your friend. People try to fight the trend. Whatever the trend is, that's the trend. That's my friend, okay? That's the way these markets move. I like what works. This is what been working, right? If we go, let me go to the, let me just give you guys a comparison how early you guys are. Maybe we're seeing the next, look at this. Let's see if we can find it on here. There goes another one right here. Where's the big one, though? Appreciate the membership, bro. That's what's up. Let's tap in as well, bro. I'm about to we're going to have to tap in as well really soon. We got a lot of things going that I want that to all come together, right? It's right there. So, We got a lot of big things going on too, right? And I want all that exposure. Like anybody tapped in with XPX and what we're doing, all of that exposure is obviously shared with everybody. And this is the Wag Me channel, regardless. Like that's something that nobody can take away from this channel, and that's thanks to you, the listeners, so much for supporting the channel nonstop. But this is what I'm talking about. That this is a narrative that's not going to go nowhere. This right here, this font, and this is a $1 billion coin now, one that we talked about very early. And look at this where it's at now. It's at a $1 billion market cap with over $28 million in liquidity. And this narrative is always going to be very strong. So this is where we're at right now. This is 35K market cap. They got a nice little push. And when you guys find an X account like this that is extremely early and you're not seeing a ton of influencers talking about it, you know that you're pretty early on a potential sender, right? Let's go to their website and check it out. So we got fire fart protocol initialized for sure. Press the F. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's see what happens. My computer blows up. Here we This is what we're doing on a live stream right now. I want and this is what I want some of you guys to do is like have fun in this market. Like it's part of this time is like I want a lot of us to look back and say, you know what, I turned up during this market. I was pressing F on a website that made fart noises go off and they made them go explode. And it was one of the sending coins, just like how Farcoin did when nobody thought that one was going to go to $1 billion, right? So this market's silly. And if you're not silly with it, you might not be able to connect the dots or read in between the lines to be able to have fun with it enough to, you know, do this. Right, so just have some fun with the market. Find these fun plays. You know, this could be the next one that we find super early right now. 35K is brand new. It's 2 days old, and things are just kicking off on it. So definitely check this one out 100%. Let's go to Jesus Coin next, man. Shout out to the Fire Fart community. Big shout out to the Jesus community. This is another one that I'm extremely bullish on. This community is going to be lit, fam. This is going to be huge for this space, okay? No matter what you think, I promise you guys, when the Christians come in and there's full-blown crypto adoption, they're going to want to find a play. This is going to be that play. It's already hit $90 million market cap at one point, and it's gonna do it again. It's gonna do it again. I got some Jesus Coin for sure. I mean, it's pretty easy when you're seeing plays that can reach retail, and this is a project that can reach retail. We're gonna talk about Can Do next, which is another project that is working on reaching retail and has done it with their energy drinks. But right now, Jesus Coin, very bullish on this one. I want you guys to give this one a follow. We're gonna be doing some special things with this one that, man, it's some really cool things in the works when it comes to Jesus Token for sure. So come give them a follow at Jesus Tokens, man, for sure. Give them the follow, fam. This one made me laugh right here, because this is like what I'm talking about. Like, crypto's different. The way we're tapped into the culture, and we can post things like this right away. This is part of it. This thing went viral. These videos were everywhere. So now we're seeing this. Spotted Jesus Coin apparel holding Jesus Token. Nice. That's what's up. I had posted that picture of that art with, that I seen at the Rare Evo event. It was a Jesus painting and stuff. I had to tag you guys in it as well. Extremely bullish on this one right here. It's pretty simple. It's kind of easy math. 7 + 7 + 7 on this one does equal Jesus Coin on this one. So come over here, 777 for this one. 100% bullish on this one. Whether your religious beliefs are there or not, whatever it might be, understand that when retail comes in and adoption happens, they will find a place to park and find somewhere where they feel comfortable. And if this project, I'm pretty sure, they're holding really good market caps. They got a solid team, solid community, solid CTO. We're going to make some things happen for this project as well, where, even them hosting these crypto churches on X is going to let retail come in and find a home inside of this crypto space. So if you guys don't think that Christians are going to come in and just like they, donate and other ways to help out and donate and help out other churches, if you don't think that they're going to donate and help out this church, you got another thing coming, fam. So check this one out as well. Let's go to Can Do Sendu Fam, yes, we got this one right here. The Kendu community, so bullish on this one. I know they're in here. They got to be in here. We got way too many people in here for there not to be no Chads or Chadettes. So let me see some hashtag Kendu in the chat as we take over the top broadcast on X, fam. We're going crazy right now. We're going crazy with the Kendu Chads. 1 minute ago, if you're not a perpetual state of onboarding, you are doing it wrong. You must be onboarding nonstop. I agree. If you're not all in on your bag, if you're not onboarding nonstop, if you're not putting the word out there about your play nonstop, I don't know what you're doing. You have to be doing this in perpetually. You got to just be going nonstop. You're just gonna keep shilling Kendu nonstop. Nonstop. Love this. Send it, fam. Send it. We need a Kendu energy drink right there, though. I want to see a Kendu energy drink on that desk. It's Kendu Sendu, fam. I don't know if I can show it, but I'm going to show it because it's funny, and I think we're all adults, and we got 247 people here. But if you're suffering from any problems, guys, you can do it again. You can. So get your Kendu, get your rally going again, get your momentum going with a nice Kendu bag. I'm telling you guys, you're super early on this one. I've been in for a while on this, and these are discount prices on Kendu right here. $18 million market cap, solid community, real liquidity in there. They got energy drinks, they have coffee, they have some brewskis if you want to get a little tipsy. They have all of that. And what are all those things really about? All those things are just exposure to retail, fam. Yes, we're having fun, people drinking the energy drinks and all that, but that's exposure to retail. You got shelf space right next to Fanta. That is huge right there, right? So more and more exposure to retail and being one of those early plays into it is going to be a lot of fun. I remember when Red Bull first came out, a lot of people thought that was silly as well. You know, a bull with wings and all that stuff. Well, you know, they might think that this is silly, this Kendu drink. Until next you know, you see a Kendu Formula One car. Until you see, you know, a Kendu on a giant blimp, you know, because of the energy drink. Or a plane doing acrobatics, you know, all painted in Kendu. Like, that's what's made Red Bull so big. It wasn't, yeah, the drink is delicious, don't get me wrong, but it was the exposure to retail. It was the marketing that made that happen. So I think we're due up for another energy drink to do something like that. I would love to see Kendu racing teams and Kendu, you know, flying teams and all kinds of Kendu teams that is out there, not just promoting the products and services, but also this new revolution of crypto, the people behind it that's invested in this project at this discount market cap of $18 million market cap, headed back to its all-time high and beyond, over $280 million market cap, fam. Woo! Yes, let's go. Let's go, fam. It's one of those days, fam. It's one of those days. How are you guys feeling today? How you guys feeling today? Fire fart, load up your bags, man. Put the pressure on the bag, man. Now we got to go to Clippy. Shout out to the Clippy community. This is one that I thought about last year, honestly, because I'm from this era of computers. I'm from this era of computers, okay? So I thought about this. There was a couple other ones that I thought about as well, because I'm from that era, and it's like this thing is at 28 million right now. Granted, it's, you know, close to $1 million in liquidity, but nonetheless, it is, number one, it is Clippy. It's pretty renowned. So how high can Clippy go? It's going to be the question of the day. Clippy's been going crazy. It's been a lot of big people posting about Clippy. We could see some pullbacks potentially, right? Because it is Solana, especially if the market takes a little breather. But this Clippy narrative can stay powerful for a long time, honestly. This thing can stay pretty strong because it's been around for a long time. So its brand is recognized, right? Clippy's, we know Clippy. Let me know down in the chat if you guys know Clippy. If this doesn't bring you guys a nostalgic feel, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. If this doesn't give you, like, what? You should have a memory of a classroom with a bunch of other computers next to you right now. And probably a headset. I gotta play this.
What do you like about corn?
It's cold.
Love it.
I'm a beautiful thing. For me, I really like colors.
Love it. I love Clippy. I love all of this. Who remembers all of this? You guys are not ready for this. You guys are not ready for the takeover at Clippy. Clippy's got aura. Clippy's got aura, fam. You guys might Clippy just wanted to genuinely help. That's all. Prophet Bear, that's it. I'm simply here to help. What? Asmund Gold, what happened here?
Has deleted a selfie. Meta keeps track of this because they know that this person likely has low self-esteem at that moment that they deleted a picture of themselves, which means that they may be more apt to purchase something from an advertiser of a cosmetic product. And
Damn, bro. They got telemetry on like 14-year-old girls trying to farm them to get them to buy makeup? Because they hate themselves? Jesus. That's impressive.
think about this within the context of what companies used to get in trouble for and what they do, or more importantly, don't get in trouble for today. Yeah. I grew up in the 90s, a time when Microsoft had hell and fury fall down upon them because they bundled a web browser with their operating system. Whether you think this is a good idea or not, I personally think that a web browser being installed in every single PC3 back in the day do a virus when you
I don't want to get a copyright strike because of Asmund Gold clip or something like that. Here goes Clippy, man. Clippy's here. Clippy has aura, fam. Clippy has aura, fam. I know there's a whole bunch of Clippy fam up in here right now. There has to be. There has to be right now, no doubt. This is just nostalgic, and it should be in crypto because it's fun, and I like it already. Clippy. There you guys go. This one's going to be pretty easy. Sending pretty hard. And I don't think it's going to be done sending because, like I said, I think people like it so much that they'll buy it at any price for fun. I see. Asmund Gold even says Jesus. He does. He does. Asmund Gold is a trip. That guy's pretty funny, actually. It's pretty funny. So there we go. We got Clippy, man. I mean, who doesn't love? I mean, I love this. It's pretty simple. Pretty simple.
I was listening to the Facebook whistleblower hearings with Senator.
All right. Fastest way to get a copyright strike with this guy as well. So there we go. How may I help, man? Clippy was just there to help everybody. We got some solid plays that we showed everyone for the day. I mean, there's going to be more plays. This was another one that we covered. It kept pumping up even higher. It's crazy because here goes these pullbacks we talk about, and now this thing's even going a lot higher. By the exit count and everything that they had, it was pretty clear that this was a serious play by some of the things that they were posting and some of those focus groups that they were in. I mean, some of this stuff, you wouldn't go this far for just the run-of-the-mill rug. That's not what it's about. Some of the posts, if you guys go and check some of these posts out, it will show you that you don't fade a project building like this. This is not Jeets. This is not a bunch of crypto in the trenches ready to Jeet their bags and pretend that everybody's friends. They're going to be building this with the purpose for kids. And somebody has to do this. And these people most likely are already well off and are doing this for a bigger cause. And you got to find projects like that. You have to find projects like that. This is probably going to be a big project. Still at a discount right now. I believe this is probably something that we should keep an eye on is Spark right here. Next pullbacks, we'll see if it even does it, right? We'll line this one up as well. We'll be bringing up Spark a lot more. Don't miss out for this. Goes at 50 million, but it already broke 50 million, so it's really going to be eager to go towards 100 million now. Yes, it's pulling back or whatnot, but it's already proven what it can do, and people are just in disbelief, especially people who probably bought the dip nonstop, people who didn't sell, who didn't Jeet down here at 1 point something $1 million market cap, and now they see it at 45 million. Imagine cheating at 1 point something million dollar market cap and then seeing that thing fly at 45 million. That's when you unplug your Ethernet cable. That's when you take your computer outside and you throw it in the pool. That's when you unplug everything. You're like, yep, I'm gonna go back to a barter system. I'm trading corn for carrots now. I'm done with this crypto thing. I can't do it. There's no way. This would sting too much. That's why you got to be careful. This is a great play right here. I wouldn't discount this play as being done by any means necessary. This is pretty strong right here. So they still don't have a website up. I've been waiting for them to have a website up so we can talk about and see. But there it goes, just still pumping harder than ever. So keep an eye on Spark. I think it has a great ticker as well. Spark is a great ticker, especially with a cute little dog like this. And it seems like they're doing it for rage quit. Yep, absolutely. You would absolutely rage quit. I mean, all this, there was definitely people cheating down here at 1 point something million dollar market cap. And now they come and see that these great people that look like they want to do something good for the space, they cheated on it, right? And animations being made and toys are being made. Jeff Bezos following them. You know, what if this toy starts to get sold crazy and being advertised on Amazon, you know, and they got a good connection with them to promote this really strong on Amazon. And this just gets massive amount of marketing done through Amazon. Why is Jeff Bezos following this?
Say something to your friends on X.com about the upcoming space you're going to do?
What's up, Twitter X people? Spark the dog coming in loud and clear.
You don't cheat on that.
Pascal, am I coming in loud and clear?
You are coming
Pascal,
in loud
am I
and
coming
clear.
in loud and clear?
You do not cheat on people building things like this. You must avoid the cheat fingers. You must enjoy the G fingers. Do not cheat yourself. Treat yourself. If you see people building into space and building for things for retail, don't do it. Just don't. Just be patient. Let the teams come together. Let them build. Let them get ready. Otherwise, you're going to unplug your Ethernet cable. It's going to be a done data. All right, so we'll wrap it up right around here, man. It's so bullish to see the stream, man. We got almost close to 300 people live on all platforms put together, on YouTube, on the 2X accounts and the Rumble account. This was an absolute banger stream of one for sure. I want to invite you guys all to this as well later on. Let me grab this, share this, copy this link, post this right here, send that right there. Okay, cool. Boom. So meet us there later on in a couple hours. I'm about to enjoy some breakfast. Make sure you guys come, bring your communities, come talk about your projects, come make it happen, man. And of course, come over here and check out XPX. Like I said, check out this Technotainment, check out who this person is. And yeah, you guys will see, man. You guys will see. Big things are happening, man. Big things are happening, man. Big things are happening. Make sure you guys tap in and latch on to XPX because, you know, we got current marketing going on and we have more things to come, fam. So appreciate almost 300 people that pulled up. Very excited to be here with you guys, you know, after this Rare Evo event. Shout out to everybody who I linked up with at the Rare Evo event. It was really a pleasure of mine. I'm looking forward to having a lot of you guys up on stream. We had conversations with C-Swap. We had conversations with tons of Cardano people that want to join us, some NFT makers. And this platform is really a WAGMI movement. So if you're one of the people that I met at the Rare Evo event, at the Technotainment event, at the Cardano development event at the Topgolf, send me a DM so we can make sure and get you guys up on the stream as well. Make that stuff happen so you guys can get that exposure. You guys deserve real builders building together. That's what the space should be all about. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys can't do that, continue to come back.